Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear friends, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is mean, and that is statistics, and we take topic mean. And in previous class we take and solve some important questions based on mean using direct method. Using which method, dear friends? Yes, using direct method. Now dear students, in today's class we also take and solve some important question based on mean and using the direct method for finding the mean and simplify them. After that you can able to solve the question based on mean. Okay, now let's see. And the question is, if the mean of the following distribution if the mean of the following if the mean of the following distribution is 6 find the value of p. Find find the value of p. Okay, now the variable x and their corresponding frequencies is there also is given. Now look, the variable x is given 2 4 6 10. This is 2 4 6 10 p plus 5 p plus 5. Okay, and 3 2 3 3 2 3 1 2 1 2. This is their corresponding frequencies. Okay, now look, first of all you know that here the mean of the given distribution is given in our question. Now let's see its solution. Here look, first of all we prepare another column for finding the value of f into x. You know that first of all we find the value of fx. Now look, so fx is what? 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are, this is 8, 6 3s are 18, 10 1s are 10, and 2 into that one, this is 2p plus 2 5s are 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10. Okay, now what I do, now we just adding in them, that is we find sigma f is what? This is 11, this is 11, sigma f is what? 11. Okay, now we adding that one also, so we get, look, this is what? This is 20 of this 52, so 2p plus 52, so sigma fx is what? Sigma fx is what? 2p plus 52 is there, 2p plus 52. Okay, now look, now the mean of the given distribution is already given, is which is what? 6. From question we have mean of the given distribution is what? 6, and we find the value of P. We find the value of P. Okay. Now look. So mean is what? Mean is what? Sigma f into x upon sigma n. This is the formula for mean. Now here we use that formula. Mean we just put the value of mean and sigma fx and sigma f. The value of mean is given in our question, that is 6. Here we put as 6. Sigma fx we put as 2p plus 52 divided by f, sigma f. The value of sigma f is what? 11. Now we do their cross multiplication. So 2p plus 52 is equal to, this is 66. This is what? 66. Okay, because of, okay. Now look here, first of all we apply the formula for mean, and the formula of mean is what? Sigma f into x upon sigma f. Okay, now from the in that formula we just put the value of P, mean and sigma fx and sigma f. Now we do their cross multiplication. Now look, so this is 11 6 is 66, this is 2p plus 52 was that one. So this implies that 2p is equal to 66 minus 52. 66 minus 52. Now from there we get what? This is 2p is equal to 66 minus 52, that is 6 minus 2, that is 4, and that is 1. Thus the value of P is what? 14 upon 2. Thus the value of P is what? 7. This is the required solution of the given question. This is a very important question. In this way you can solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay. Similarly, you apply the same process for solving that question. Okay. Now, dear student, the another formula for solving the mean, finding the mean of the given distribution is what? That is assumed mean method. So first, dear students, in today's class we take and solve the question based on direct method. After, now in next class we take and discuss the formula for calculating the mean of the given following that type of distribution by assumed method. Then we solving the question based on according to that formula, that is assumed mean method. First you solving first in today's class we take and solve the question based on mean. So here this is the direct method to finding the mean of the given distribution. So this one is a very important question. So please, let's see, each and every student please clear the concept for solving that type of question. All these questions comes in your term 2 examination, sure. So please do more and more practices that type of question. First of all, you prepare a chart tabulation. One side you write as variable, one side you write your frequencies. Now one chart is also one column is also prepared in the direct method for finding the value of f into x. So in this way you can solve. In this way, prepare the tabulation and you find the value of sigma f. Here from there you find the value of sigma fx. After that you apply the formula for mean in direct method, sigma fx upon sigma f. Now you put all these values in that equation and simplify them, you get your result. Now we take and solve some other important question based on mean of the distribution. Finding the missing frequencies or anything. take a very important question, and your question is find the missing frequencies. Find the missing frequencies. Find the missing frequencies in the following frequency distribution. In the following frequency distribution, find the missing frequencies in the following frequency distribution. If it is known that if the mean of the given distribution, if the mean of the given distribution is 1.46, okay, if the mean of the given distribution is for 1.46, okay. Now look, now the distribution is x, each xi is given 0 1 2 3 4 5, 0 1 2 3 4 5, this is given each xi, and their corresponding frequency is f. 46 we take as f1 here, this is f2 here, this is 25 10 5, and here this is total is given also, total is 200, total is given at 200, okay. Means from now, first of all we prepare a tabulation. First of all we prepare our tabulation for f into x. From question, dear students, we find the value of f1 and f2, that is the missing frequency is there. From question, sigma f is given as 200 and the mean of the given distribution is given as 1.46 respectively. It is given that in our question? Yes. Now, first of all, dear friend, we just finding. Now, from there, sigma f is 200 is given. Now, first of all, we multiply them. So, 46 into 0, that is 0. F1 into 1, that is F1. F2 into 2, that is 2 F2. 3 into 25, this is 75. Okay. 10 fours are, that is 40. This is 25. This is what? 25. Now what I do? Now we just finding the value of sigma f x. So now first sigma f is 200, which is given in our question. So now look. So 200 means what? Ki sum of these frequencies, means from question sigma f is what? Sum of all these frequencies. So this is 46 plus f1 plus f2 plus 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5 is equal to 200. Is equal to what? 200 na? Now we simplify there and we get our relationship between f1 and f2. Look. So here plus this is 40 plus f1 plus f2 is equal to what? 200. Now 46 and 40. This is 6. This is 86. F1 plus F2 is equal to 200. And now from there, this is F1 plus F2 is equal to, this is 200 minus 86. 200 minus 86. Now, so now we subtracting them, so we get 114. So means this implies then we get the very important relation F1 plus F2 is equal to 114. So F1 plus F2 plus F2 is equal to 114. Take equation number first. Take equation number first. Okay. Now, what I do? Now here this is F1 plus F2 is equal to 114. So this is equation 1. Now we find another relationship between these tabulation. Look, what, by which method? First of all, we find sigma fx, and then after we apply the value of formula for mean. Okay, now here, now we adding them. Now this one and this one is variable, and 75, 40 and 25, we adding these value, then we get 75 plus 25. This is 100, this is 140, this is 140 plus, means that, look, means that from here, this is sigma f into x is equal to 75, 100, 140 plus f1 plus 2f2. f1 plus 2f2. Okay, now and sigma f is equal to given as 200, and the mean of the given distribution is 1.46. Now we apply the formula for mean. Look, now mean x bar is equal to sigma fx upon sigma f. Okay, here we prepare a very important relationship. F1 plus F2 is equal to 14. This is the equation 1, no? Yes. So we write here F1 plus F2 is equal to 114. We take equation 1 is there. Okay. Now look, here we apply the formula for mean. Now mean is what? 1.46 is equal to sigma fx is what? This is 140 plus f1 plus 2f2. Okay, divided by sigma f is what? 200. Now what I do? Now from there we do their cross multiplication. So look, so 1.46 into 200 is equal to 140 plus f1 plus 2f2. Now from there a 292, okay, is equal to 140 plus f1 plus 2f2. Now this implies that f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292 minus 140. 292 minus 140 na. First we do their cross multiplication. After doing cross multiplication, we transfer 140 that side, means left hand side. So the value of f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292 minus 140. So this implies that is equal to 290 minus 140 is what? 152. That is, take equation number 2. Take equation number 2. In this way, we, after solving, simplifying that question, we find two equations there, equation 1 and equation 2. Now finally, we solving equation 1 and 2. Okay, look. Now, solving equation 1 and 2. 1 is what? f1 plus f2 is equal to 140. This is 1. And this is f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 152. Now subtracting them. Minus, minus, minus. This one cancel to each other. f1, f1 cancel to each other. Plus, minus. Now look. Plus f2, that is minus 2f2. So we get what? Just we get minus f2 is equal to 140 minus 50, 152. So minus plus minus, so 52 minus 114. Look, 152 minus 114 is what? This is 8. This is 38. What? 38. Minus 38 because of 152 is greater number, so minus 38. So minus minus cancel to each other. So the value of f2 is what? 32. This is first answer. Because of f2 is missing frequency is there na. Now from 1 f1, the value of f2 is put as 38. 114. So from there to f1 should do 114 minus 38. This is 6. This is 76. Okay. So thus in this way, so f2 is first answer, and this implies that the missing frequency f1 is what? 76 and f2 is what? 38. So this is the final answer of the given question. So in this way, the missing frequencies, that is f1 and f2 is what? f1 is what? 76 and f2 is what? 38. Dear student, this is one of the most important questions of that chapter. So please, dear student, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on mean. In today's class, we take the concept of mean, and here we use the direct formula to finding the mean and finding the missing frequencies. So now in next class, we take some other important question based on mean and simplify them. First, you revise all the questions which we discussed in that class and do more and more practices of your syllabus. Now in next class we take and solve some other important question based on me. Okay, now thanks to all.